my parabola. So we know how to move the parabola to left and right, up and down. Now we want to make it skinnier or wider. So think of it as we're multiplying, we're adding something to x, but the most basic thing is we don't add anything to x. Okay? But what we can do is we can say, I want to have an output that is greater. Okay, so when we put in a 0, we still get a 0, but if we put in a 1, we square it and get 1, but let's say we double it. Okay, when we put it in a 2, we should get a 4, but we get an 8. Okay, and what you can see is I'm putting in points that are twice as big. So we put in a 3, we'd expect to get a 9, but we get an 18. Okay, and you could do that on the other side as well. So let's see, what would that look like? Well, that would be our basic, let's copy over our basic equation here. And we say, well, what we're doing is we're doubling everything. Okay, and you can see how that goes through those points. So I've doubled everything. All right, well, let's turn off, or let's just change that table. Okay, so we're going to change that table. And now we're going to say, well, what would happen if for each thing we did half as much? Okay, so we put in 1, we should get out 1, but we did 0.5. We put in 2, we should get out 4, we just get 2. Put in 3, we should get 9, and we get 4.5. Okay, so you can see each point is half as tall as it should be. So now we say, okay, well, what we're doing is we're multiplying by 1/2. And we've got that. Okay. Okay, so you're saying, well, great, but what if I got the points, I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. So let's turn off these graphs and look at it, right? So we'll turn off the graphs and we'll look at some points. So let's take one of the examples from the book. Okay, so we're going to look here. And we're going to put let's put our vertex at 2.0. Okay, so we're going to put our vertex at 2.0, right? So we've got the point 2, 2, 0, okay? At the point 2, 0. And then we go over 1. And we go up, we're only going to go up 1/2. So let's go over 2. Okay, so we go over 2 from there. And so we're at 4. And how much do we go up? We only go up 2. Okay, so you expected to go up 4. If I'm 2 over, I should go up 4, but I went 2. Okay, so what would be the equation for this one? Okay, so think about, we go back to our mother of all equations. Okay. And we say, oh, well, we want to move it over 2. So we move it over 2, and we say, we're subtracting 2. So when we're at 2, we want to act like 0. And we'll do that. Okay, but you can see how it's the regular steepness is I went over 2 from the vertex, I went up 4. I only want to go up 2, so they say, oh, this is a case of 1/2, right? I want to go up 1/2. Okay, well, let's take a harder one. Let's take a harder one. So we'll turn this guy off. We'll say, well, what if your points had been, let's say at 6 minus 2. Okay, so let's make that our vertex. So we're starting there. And we'll go over 3 and up 9. Okay, so we're going to go over 3, so we're at 9. Okay. So we're 3 away. So we're 3 away. 1, 2, 3. So you should go up 9 from here. So we should go up to 7. Okay, so we should go up to 7, but instead we're going to go up to 16. Okay, and we'll have to change our top, so we're going all the way. Let's see if we can show that here. So on our y, we're going to go up all the way to 20. Okay. Okay, so there's that point up there. So you're over 3, you should go up 9 from -2 to 7, but instead you go up 18 just to 16. So what I'm thinking is, let's show this guy. So we're here. So we go over, we say x minus 6. Okay. So we have x minus 6. We go over, and then we have, okay, so we do that. So there's that normal parabola, and we go down to -2. Okay, so we're there. And then we say, wait a minute, we're going up twice as much. So we're going to double it. Okay? So we expected going over 1, 2, 3. We see this point up here. We should be here, and instead we're there. So let's see if doubling that, and there we go. And doubling it got it. Okay, so I'll do one more in a separate video.